So you live to Two Rivers now?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I've passed it.
You've passed here?
During my last visit.
Nice. So you went to Two Rivers itself?
Yeah, I went to Two Rivers. That was the first one I went to. RICHEST took me there.
So this is Kitusuru.
Kitusuru.
Yeah.
I love how the houses are built inside forest.
Yeah.
You hardly see the houses.
I was really surprised. I was really surprised when I see most West African the trees conservation is really not in the blood. People you have crazy mansion, but greenery in terms of trees is not really a thing, I would say. I don't know if that's true. This is the first planned African city.
Maybe. It's well developed actually. It used to be Lagos before. Actually, it used to be Calabar, the capital. And from Calabar, it was moved to Lagos. But because Lagos was underwater, it was moved to a dry land, which is Abuja. Guys, we'll show you around Nairobi.
Yeah.
The richest neighborhood in Nairobi. And my friend here, Mr. John.
Yes.
Also known aka African Traveler.
Check out my channel as well.
Guys, check his channel out in the description.
Ken, we started talking a while back, and I think the first time we met was in Ghana. And I was like, wow. So you exist.
We started talking like 3 years ago, right?
Yes. 2020. So yeah. So Ken, I was taking Ken to some of the luxurious estates in Nairobi.
No, the last time I made a video about richest neighborhood in Nairobi, I went to Parkland and Westland. People were like, no, that's not a rich area. That's a commercial or middle class. So that's why I'm linking up with the real estate mogul himself.
Yes.
To show me the richest neighborhood
in Nairobi,
so that I will right my wrong, right?
Yeah. So I was telling him actually, in Nairobi, the minute you see an apartment, it will never be recognized as a rich neighborhood. Yeah. Because apartments, the far they can go is an upper middle class. You know, because the rich never live in apartments. No. Honestly.
They are scared of their lives.
And the worst thing is also, the minute you shoot with the phone in Nairobi, the wealthy neighborhood, you cannot be able to see clearly the houses.
Oh, yeah, because trees.
You have to have that kind of environment as well.
Oh, yeah, that's. Yeah. So we've covered Runda.
So Kitusuri, Nyari, Runda, bit of the Giri, then Muthaiga.
Yeah.
So we'll try and see if we can get to Karen.
Oh, wow.
But I was surprised.
That's highly recommended.
Imagine Ken was yet to visit any side past Thika Road. So I was really surprised. That's why we took a short trip just to show him this side as well.
Yeah. So this is the richest neighborhood down there.
So there's Runda. This is Nyari.
Okay.
Yeah, past Kitusuri, Nyari. They're just among the posh estate. Yeah. But how drunk them is we have Muthaiga. We'll try to pass there so that you can have a glimpse.
What they call Karen.
Yeah, Karen is on the other side.
Yeah.
If we get time, we'll show you. But Karen also is like what you talk about Abuja.
Oh. I know this place.
Yeah, so we're going to this side.
Yeah. There's this thing around here, that village market.
Have you gone into inside? Yes. It's really nice.
Lagos, we have 27 million people in Lagos, so what do you expect?
That is half the population of Kenya.
And when it comes to being rugged, at least here in Nairobi, the place where you meet bad boys are defined. You know that you go to downtown,
yes.
But Lagos, almost everywhere you go to can be...
I wanted to comment also that when you say it's dirty, Nairobi also depends where. Nairobi is clean, but not in some areas you may find it's not the same exactly.
That's true.
But yeah, it's very divided, I would say. In a way that, as you say, you cannot find area boys everywhere. You cannot.
In Lagos, even the island, you will see people who say, hey, come here. You will see bad boys everywhere, like everywhere.
Lagos. But you can imagine, just try imagine trying to make a life.
This village market.
Yeah. Trying to make a life within 27 million people. You coming in new to the city, you have to fight to get a space.
Yes, now you have to fight.
So we're in Runda right now.
Runda.
So Runda and Karen are among now the top.
If you want to get pay for house rent, what's the cost? Is it expensive?
In Runda?
Yes, Runda.
Runda Karen Modaiga is actually very leading because of mostly the ambassadors, and you'll see a lot of the houses ranging from above $2,000. Is it $2,000? Yeah, $2,000 and above.
For a room?
No, it's a huge compound with a nice house. That is monthly rent.
What I love about Nairobi, Kenya as a whole, they pay monthly rent. In Nigeria, nobody allows that in Nigeria. So that they don't allow 1 year in Nigeria, you must pay for 2 years.
How do you get money for 2 years, bro?
Nigerians have money. Before you want to rent, you must have money.
So, how?
The minimum is 1 year.
So, why?
That's how
I've always tried to imagine why.
Some landlord, 1 year must be 1 year. Some says 2 years.
But that makes you find now Lagos rental is cheaper in the long if you divide it monthly, right?
Exactly.
The flexibility of deciding to leave. In Nairobi people move a lot.
Yeah.
So you may work here, then you realize I want to move fast. So in such a case, what do people do now? Because assuming I'm new, I've gotten a job in Nigeria, in Lagos. Then the houses I got was for a friend showed me, and with time I realized I prefer to live in a different place. So in Nairobi, what they did to cut the traffic is they developed about 10-15 years ago. They developed some bypasses, and they dual some dual major highways around Nairobi are circular. Ring road around Nairobi to divert traffic. So if right now we're about 25 kilometers from the city, right? Main city center.
Yeah.
So if I need to go to Nairobi, to the airport, there's a bypass going to the airport. If I need to go towards Two Rivers, there's a bypass going to Two Rivers. So everywhere is like that.
It's connected.
So it keeps people away from the city, and that was a huge savior.
Yes.
And that's why when you're traveling right now, you don't see crazy traffic everywhere.
So this is Runda.
Yeah, this is Runda. It's called Reserved Residential Area for United Nations. So it was so United Nations is here. One of the key offices. One of the key offices for UN is here. Yes. So and one of the main offices was in Africa. This is the only one. So you have the one in there's one in France, I think. There's one, the famous one in New York, and one of the biggest one was also here. Nairobi is the only city in Africa that hosts one of the main UN offices, United Nations offices. Yeah. So most of this.
I think I know why. It's obvious why, because Kenya is actually more welcoming than most African countries.
Yeah. And also it's a UN habitat. I think Kenya started fighting for nature. The people like Wangari Maathai from back then. So yeah, it got lucky. And with that you have a lot of expatriates. Go towards the UN. Runda is huge. You can appear in so many areas. But
you give me this kind of Ikoyi vibe in Lagos. Ikoyi, that's where you see most billionaires and top politicians like Tinubu.
Where they reside.
Yes.
So in Kenya here is mostly Karen.
Ikoyi and Manila Island, which is where Davido, the superstar, they live.
I hear a lot about Banana Island.
God.
And Ikoyi is also very. I know Ikoyi. Nigeria must have many cities, so many cities.
36. plus the capital plus FCT, right? 37.
So there's some drainage work here. I'm going in there. So we are around the UN office.
This UN office?
The main gate is here. So they are entering is what it feels like you're entering a presidential palace. Because the process is crazy.
It must be big.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge.
Wow.
So they're dueling this
United
road.
Nation. Why is it that every...
And a lot of work in regards to drainage system. So actually this is one of the main entrances. Really
Wow. Entrance?
The American Embassy as well is here.
Where is it?
Yeah. Just opposite the UN.
Yeah.
You can see the drainage works.
UN Avenue.
Let me just go through here. Thought after. So back to the Limuru Road. So this is now going to Muthaiga, one of the most wealthiest. So Muthaiga alone has over almost 15 plus embassies. Yeah. So this would be the wealthiest because the houses here are just super huge.
What do you call it again?
Muthaiga.
Wow. When I went to Parkland and so, and I called the richest neighborhood, people were like, no,
it's
this is
not
our
there.
rich people. Now I can see the difference.
Where the rich live in Kenya, you don't even see the houses unless you fly a drone.
Exactly. Look at how
You can't see. So when you see apartments and houses, that is just know you're not in a rich neighborhood.
It's mostly apartments over there.
Yes, and that's like I say, a banana island they say is wealthy, but in Kenya, anytime you have apartments, it will never be regarded.
Yeah.
It's the far you can go is a high middle class area because the rich never live in apartments.
That's true.
You never regard an apartment as a rich.
Whenever you visit Nigeria, there's a place called Small London. You need to go there. It's in Abia State, Abariba, in Abia State.
Some colorful houses.
As in colorful mansions.
Just look at this house.
Look at white. Colorful mansions, greeneries. It's supposed to be a village, but it was developed by the indigenous. Call it Small London.
This is Muthaiga. Here you can't even fly drone.
Yeah?
The drone cannot even go out, cannot come out. Just look at the other house.
Jeez. Wait, can you really sit there a bit?
Oh,
Really forgetting these things. Oh my god. There are houses inside there now, you will never see it.
yes.
This is the richest neighborhood in Nairobi.
I would say
Okay, Matsuga.
Muthaiga.
Tiger. So we've passed Ronda. This is Muthaiga.
Yes. And we started with Kitusuri, Nyari. We went to Runda, went to the Giri small bit, and Muthaiga now. And the road is an expansion as well.
Yeah, and since there's no traffic on this rich neighborhood area.
Yeah, of course. So guys,
Or more.
in Limuru Road, you can see there's a very huge road. There's a road expansion. Here we are around Muthaiga. Hey, this mother is stopping everywhere.
UN motor. Oh, look at this.
There's a lot of Nairobi was a parking spot, they say. So yeah, I think in the last 10-15 years, people have really suffered in Nairobi in regards to Nairobi was literally a construction site. Everywhere you are going, there's a road under construction. But we can see the fruits now.
Yes.
The Nairobi I drove 7-8 years ago, and the Nairobi I'm driving right now are two different cities. Like right now, I can't take it if I'm in a still traffic in the same place for around 10-15 minutes. Like for me, that is like I feel like I'm dying.
Oh wow.
Yes, and that was the normal thing. Like that was the normal life here, but right now it's changed. You can see the other side. There's a major highway going the other side. This was just the other day, going 22 kilometers to the airport.
Wow.
So you don't need to go back to the city, then go to the airport.
Yeah. Yes. Wow, that's so nice.
This is Parkland.
This is Parkland. I've been to Parkland.
Yeah.
So many cables.
Yes. So annoying.
So annoying.
Have you been to Isli?
Where?
Isli.
No. Where is that? Still in Nairobi?
Yeah. You've not toured Nairobi.
I think I've toured more outside than even Nairobi.
Yes.
It's University Hospital.
Yeah.
And again, one thing I know about traveling in Kenya is that almost every county have park.
Yeah.
Like even in Kisumu, have multiple parks everywhere.
Yeah. As a city, as a town city, you have to have it. You have to have a recreation place where people rest, relax.
That's so nice. Indian temple.
The Parkland is Indian area.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So, Nairobi is also very segmented by tribes, race. People like to stay in a specific area.
Oh. Are you serious? Are you serious? In Nairobi?
Yeah. Like every area has a specific community majority in that area. Like people just like to say where their people are.
Yes.
So most Indians will find them in Parkland. Doesn't mean they are not in Runda where
Yeah, I know. I understand.
that majority.
Well, it's Parklands, I know that there are more of Westland, there are more of commercial areas.
Parklands is yes, but it's Westlands is a Westlands district where it's more of commercial. Then the estate on the side, same to Parklands. Parklands in areas where it's closer to Westlands, it's more commercial. Then on the outside, you find out the communities living and their temples or churches or mosques. If you go to Isli now, it's a different world. I don't know how I feel like just showing you around because I feel like you've not toured.
I have toured outside Nairobi.
More than gone to all these sites.
This is the white road.
Yes. We're going to the white road now. The thicker road.
That's how Abuja road is so wide. I think we have 18 to 20 lanes in Abuja.
that was meant for. It was well organized. Tell me, no, I'm sure you've been here.
No, I've not been there. I've not been to the side.
Okay. Hello. Like this up to Thika, it's 50 kilometers.
That's far.
That's why I was like, no, you're not too at Nairobi.
Nairobi is that big.
It's huge. It's huge. You have no idea. You have no idea.
Thika is not in Nairobi, is
no, Thika is 45 kilometers from Nairobi.
Okay. I have to go to Thika, then Thika to
Thika itself is also a big town. And they're merging with Nairobi.
Oh, this is.
Yeah.
What is the county? What is Thika's county?
Kiambu.
Oh, yeah, Kiambu just look like Nairobi in a way.
Yeah, it borders Nairobi. Anything borders Nairobi. I'll take you down there. This is where the clubhouse of Nairobi now. All the clubs, not all, like everywhere is a club, but this road carries the day. So Kasarani is where we have the main national stadium.
In Nairobi.
He has about 3, but this one is the main. It was really important for him to see.
But I never knew that Nairobi is this big. I never knew.
Yeah. I was like, no way. Okay. That is Kenyatta University. All that building.
Everything there?
Yeah, you see all those buildings?
Yeah.
Like the university.
What's Nairobi's population?
Nairobi's population is about 5
million?
But if you take Kiambu, the areas within,
yeah,
it gets to about almost 90. Because Nairobi's boundary is not big, but construction has gone over and above the country. It's very nice neighborhood.
It's a far road now.
They were to dedicate the mainland, the last lane for direct matatus.
Okay.
So people cross through the bridge and drop. There's a bridge going down there. I'll show you get there. So So we're going to Githurai. Githurai is really known for insecurities, but it's gotten better.
Good nightlife. Pass there in the night.
Okay.
So we're going to
Isli. You have to go to Isli. You can't. It's illegal. It's illegal not to have gone to Isli.
Is it the billionaires area or
no. Very common.
Okay.
But it's the concept of business.
Oh.
It's not rich. It's very low. It's not very low. It's a perspective you don't have. I want to show you. It'll just surprise you maybe. How do you see our police?
So far they are friendly. As in, I've never had a encounter with police in this country. Even in my Nigeria, I can't really tell.
Turn right onto Ring Road in Gara.
I've never been stopped by police before here in Kenya.
Ever.
But Uganda, my first 2 in Uganda, I was detained. So we want to overthrow president.
What are you doing?
Just making videos, so I'm less video.
So this side you'll feel like in Little Somalia. It's called Little Mogadishu. You're not there yet. It's not far though. Oopsie. I can see that. So they demolished all the small. It was a very low area. The houses were very low in terms of size. So they came in and don't see these bands. And they were just destroying the buildings and raising very tall buildings.
Do you want to answer?
Even the smell, huh?
Somali.
Yeah.
This place looks different from Kenya.
With the houses.
Yeah, the houses, the people I'm seeing. Even the guys, they wear skates.